بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم ما تواضع أحد لله إلا رفعه الله أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. Nobody has humbled himself for the sake of Allah except that Allah has elevated him. Hadith can be found in Sahih Muslim. Respected listeners, this is something our Muslim Ummah, including myself, is what we lack amongst the many other things we lack. Humbling ourselves for the sake of Allah does not mean that we will lose respect. It does not mean that we will be seen as an outcast of society. But what has Allah said? إِلَّا رَفَعَهُ اللَّهُ, except Allah will elevate him. Sometimes we have arguments, sometimes we have certain discrepancies between, and you're in the right and it is your haqq, but for the sake of Allah you humble yourself and you lower yourself. Somebody said something nasty to you and you have the full capability to say something, but you lower yourself for the sake of Allah. What will Allah do? رَفَعَهُ اللَّهُ, He will elevate you. He will elevate you. My dear respected listeners, the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ was known. He taught us everything from how to be dealing with people. Now, as far the hadith that I have narrated to you, my dear respected listeners, not one of them is mainly, as far as I can recall, is relating to Salah, Zakah, Hajj, Saum, because we have to focus on our akhlaq, our dealings. And there is more Islam in our dealings and akhlaq than there is in worship. 70% of Islam is our ma'asharat, ma'amulat, akhlaq, how we deal, how everything, our akhlaq. Have we ever wondered what the 5-pillar ceiling is? Is akhlaq. And this is a prime example of this hadith, that whenever we come across a situation where we think we are in the right, but you know what, we feel ourselves, you know what, I'll lower myself. Wallahi al-Azim, Allah will elevate you. I'm not saying this. Our Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam is saying this. He is saying that Allah will elevate you. And when Allah elevates you, my dear respected listeners, then there is nobody that can bring you down. But if Allah lowers you, on the other hand, then there's nobody that can bring you up. One time with the Prophet ﷺ, he was sat with Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu, and somebody was saying something to the Prophet Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu, which was not nice. The Prophet ﷺ sat there smiling, غالبا, to the nearest effect. And then Abu Bakr gave a reply, and Prophet ﷺ got up and went. And Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu said, Ya Rasulullah, Ajib, to this effect. What was it when he was saying stuff to me, you was smiling, you never said anything. But as soon as I say something, you got up and leave. He said, when you were staying quiet, when you were staying quiet, the angels were speaking on behalf of you. But then when you start speaking, then shaitan came, and I cannot be there where shaitan is. So look at that. When we think we're staying quiet, it's not being lower or wimp in such words. It is the fact that we are lowering ourselves. Allah has angels that are speaking on our behalf. Allah is always adl. Allah is always does justice. The one who lowered you today will be the one who's lowered tomorrow. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give the tawfiq to ability to act upon what has been read and heard. Wa akhir da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.